Hello students, welcome back to lecture 6 Bluetooth part 2 on Internet and Web Technology, course code 1618503. So unit 1, review of network concept. So content of the lecture is Bluetooth versions and Bluetooth protocol and how does Bluetooth technology works. First of all, we will see that Bluetooth version. So there are different versions available in that Bluetooth. First one is Bluetooth version 1.0 to version 0.08. That is the specification of this one, the mandatory Bluetooth hardware device and addresses. The second one is version 1.1. The specification of this version is IEEE standard, that is 802.15.1-2002, and the Bluetooth version 1.2. That specification of this Bluetooth version 1.2 is faster connection, and the fourth one is version 2.0 plus EDR, that is nothing but it's enhanced data rate. And the Bluetooth version 2.1, it is secure symbol pairing. So that is the specification of this Bluetooth version 2.1. And the Bluetooth version 3.0, that is the specification of high speed data transfer. And the Bluetooth version 4.0, that is nothing but it's a low energy consumption. That is the specification of the Bluetooth version 4.0. Now we are going to see that Bluetooth protocol. So there is a different types of Bluetooth protocol. So then there is main protocols, that is control protocols, Bluetooth core protocols, cable replacement protocols, adapter protocols. So Bluetooth core protocols, that is nothing but it's a baseband, LMB, L2 cap, SDP protocols, and telephony control protocols, that is TCS binary and AT commands protocols, and cable replacement protocols, that is RFCOM, and adapter protocols, that is point-to-point protocol, transmission control protocol, internet protocol, OPX, WAPA, VCOD, VCAL, IRMAC, WAE protocols. So these are the Bluetooth core protocols: baseband, the link manager protocol, L2 cap, SDP. We will see that one by one. So baseband protocol, the baseband enables the radio frequency link between Bluetooth devices. So the information is exchanged in packets in Bluetooth. So the every packet in a binary data, that is carries information required by the user. So the user which can be routed through the computer network. So the both circuit switching and packet switching, that is used to transfer the packet in the network. So packet switching network move data in separate and that is small blocks packet based on the destination address in each packet. So when received, the packets are reassembled in proper sequence to make up the message. So the circuit switching network require dedicated point-to-point connections, that is during calls and generally used in telephone lines for exchange. So next one protocol, that is link manager protocol. The link manager protocol is responsible for setting a link between two Bluetooth devices. So the link protocol layer is responsible for security issues like authentication, encryption, and exchanging and checking the link and the encryption keys. So logical link control and adoption layer protocol, that is L2 cap protocol, that is one of the important protocol. So the Bluetooth logical link control and adoption layers support high level multiplexing, segmentation and reassembling of packets and the quality of service communication and groups. So this lab layer is not responsible for labelability and use as ARQ to ensure it. Next one, service discovery protocol. So service discovery protocol is the basis for discovery of services on all Bluetooth devices. So this is one of the essential of all Bluetooth models because with SDP, device information, services and the characteristics of the service can be queried, and after that the connection between the two or more Bluetooth devices may be established. There is a different Bluetooth protocols. So cable replacement protocol, RFCOM, telephonic control protocol, specifically TCS binary, adapter protocol, PPP, TCP slash IPOPX, WAP, WAE, Bluetooth radio, etc. We will see the cable replacement protocol first. RFCOM. So this protocol is to for the cable replacement option in Bluetooth. So that is no symbol transport protocol. This protocol support large base for application that uses serial communication. So it is provide a label data stream or multiple connections, flow control and serial cable line settings. This is the RFCOM protocol. Specification. Specification, that is no TCS binary protocol, that is define the call control signaling for establishment of speech and data calls between two Bluetooth devices. So it is only that to control the signal and for establishment of speech and the data calls between two Bluetooth devices, it is bit oriented protocol. Next, the host controller interface HCI is provide a command interface to the baseband controller, link manager and access to the hardware status and control registers. So this interface provide a uniform method of accessing the Bluetooth baseband capabilities. So the host control transport layer remove the transport dependencies and it's provide a common driver interface. So point-to-point protocol, transmission control protocol, UDP protocol and internet protocol, that all standard internet protocols that is defined by IETF. So this all protocol can be used as a lower layer protocol for transporting packets or datagrams on their specified IP addresses. So OBX is a session protocol. So that is defined by IRDA. So this protocol is also utilized by Bluetooth, thus enabling the possibility for application to use either the Bluetooth radio or IRDA technologies. So Bluetooth may be used as a barrier technology for transporting between a WAP client and a nearby WAP server. So the WAP operate top of the Bluetooth stack using PPP and the TCP/IP protocol suite. Bluetooth radio. So the Bluetooth radio that is provide an electrical interface for transfer of packets on modulated carrier frequency using wireless barrier services like CDMA and GSM. So the radio operates in the range of 2.4 gigahertz. So it is require an efficient antenna for transmission and reception. So radio frequency front end, which include up converter, down converter, power controller, GFSK modulator, and the transmitter or receiver switch. Next, one of the important topic that how does Bluetooth technology work? Here, some of the questions have to ask. What are Bluetooth adapter? How do they work? How is the data sent between two Bluetooth devices? What is Piconet? How is it related to Bluetooth? How to keep it secure and safe? That is security. If we have the answer for these four questions, we will understand how does Bluetooth technology work. So, first one is, what are Bluetooth adapters? How do they work? So, Bluetooth works by simple principles of sending and receiving data in the form of radio waves. So, every Bluetooth enabled device has a cord like attachment that is known as Bluetooth adapter. So it is the Bluetooth adapter that sends and receives data. So if the Bluetooth adapter has particular range of connection, so that one electronic adapter can notice another Bluetooth device only if the second device is present within the range of first device. So what are Bluetooth adapters? How do they work? So when they are within the range, they can strike up a connection between themselves. So, or the striking up connection between two Bluetooth devices are known as pairing of devices. So, what is pairing of devices or pairing? It is nothing but striking of connection between two Bluetooth devices are known as pairing of devices. How is the data sent between two Bluetooth devices? So there is the radio wave connection between two devices is used to send and receive data between two Bluetooth devices. So sharing the data between two Bluetooth devices, that is helped by the radio wave connections. So the data sent and received at a time is equal to 720 kilobytes per second. So there are 79 frequency channels of frequency, that is 2.45 gigahertz, through which the device send and receive data to each other. So when two devices are trying to be paired, they are actually searching for a common frequency through which they can send and receive data. So when such a frequency is discovered, the devices are found, then the connecting of two devices does not hamper the connecting of two other devices, because they use different channels of frequency and hence do not overlap. But in simple terms, we can say that this is the principles behind Bluetooth technology. So what is Piconet? How is it related to Bluetooth? So what is Piconet? So there is one merit of Bluetooth technology is that allow more than one or more than two devices to be sharing information at the same time. So when more than one devices enter into the process of sending and receiving data, they form a small network in the computer network. Such a micro network of electronic devices is called a piconet. So in the piconet, there will be more than two devices. Maximum number of devices that the single piconet can be accommodated is 7. So only 7 no, piconet can be accommodated in that Bluetooth technology network. So any one of these devices act as a superior device or master device. So this piconet always related to the Bluetooth. So here it is act as like a master slave. So one of the devices act as superior device like a master device, and other devices are known as the slave units. So that no all act according to the instruction given by the master unit. So the Bluetooth device can either act as the master or the slave depending upon the situation. So when more than one piconet join together, it is termed as scatternet. So what is scatternet? More than one piconets join together, that is termed as scatternet. How to keep it secure and safe? That security. How to keep it secure? So first point is switch on the Bluetooth when you need to send or receive data. So do not keep it turned on always. So this can prevent changes of hacking. So when a Bluetooth device try to send data to your devices, usually a message will be show up asking you to confirm the reception. So do it only if you know who is sending the data. Next one is install a good antivirus program on your mobile phone. So next, install a good program in your system as well as harmful software can be enter your device from system as well as when you transfer data. So install the good program in your system and do not use wireless technology like Bluetooth to send confidential data. Summary of this lecture. Hopefully, in this presentation, you may have learned that versions of Bluetooth and its protocols and how does Bluetooth technology works. This is the reference books for this lecture. Please go through these books and get a lot of information from these books. Thank you.